The title of my project is Hopper Meditations. And Hopper Meditations is really a photographic homage to Edward Hopper. Um, as most of you know, Edward Hopper was a master at using light expressively. And light is also, very much the domain of photographers. So to me, it really seemed like kind of a natural marriage. And I, have been a really big fan and influenced by Hopper, almost since I began as an artist. So for this particular series, it began a way of working that I'm still doing today. I did this series, I began it around in 2011 and finished it about 2 or 3 years later. And so I basically designed the sets and I cast the characters and then I light them and pose them and make the image. But there is something a little bit unusual about my technique, and that is, as some of you probably already know, is that the sets are actually dollhouse-sized dioramas that I build and paint myself, which makes everything, I suppose, take a little bit longer, than it might otherwise. But that's the way that I found to be, really works for me. And I suppose that the question, that I get asked most often is, why? Why do you go, to all that trouble, and how did you, begin on this kind of circuitous path to making these photographs? And I think to answer that question, you really have to kind of go back, to the beginning of when I was really just starting out as a badminton player.